It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And this is kind of a part deux follow-up from yesterday's raised bed planter extravaganza. You know how you go down a rabbit hole with these things. And when I got done with this, I stepped back and I realized what a hot mess it was underneath. And I couldn't stand it. So I planted out a ceramic shell that I found under there. That's a big tillandsia in it to the left for anybody that's interested that I found in the front yard. No, that does not have any drainage. Yes, I'm going to be very, very careful about how much water it gets. I've got my cute little chicken planter with the sunburst aeonium cuttings that we collected a few days ago, and I staged a rock and I threw down some more top dressing. So I took out old pots and trash that was under there. Then I got to looking over here and I realized that this part of the fence looks really, really naked and it needed something. So I thought, okay, I will wait as desperately as I wanted to be out here with a headlamp last night and doing it and finishing it because I'm all about finishing stuff. I decided that that would be the video. So this is one of the things that I found under the raised bed planter was this wire hanger. So I am going to tack it onto the fence and plant it out with cuttings and moss. And I think you will see that it's going to provide the piece de resistance on this fence line. Okay, it's in. Now, I wanted to plant it out already staged because I don't want to use glue. So being in a vertical presentation, I can now plant it out without having to mess with glue. So I'm just gonna stuff this thing with dry moss. You can use sheet moss too if you have it laying around. Sheet moss would actually be better, but hey, we're working with what we have, right? It is very, very important to stuff this really, really full because this moss does decompose very quickly. So I'm getting it in there good. It's dry, which is best because remember we're going to be working with cuttings, and cuttings means no roots, which means they can't really take in any water or moisture anyway, so there's no need to wet the moss. Okay, here's my assortment of cuttings, and I do have a couple of things that are not cuttings, they're potted, and that's fine too. We can work with rooted things, non-rooted things, whatever. So I'm going to start with my plants that have soil because I think they're going to be the trickiest to work with, and I want to make sure that I cover that soil up with plant material as I go. Oh, see this little Haworthia? Some of you have asked me if I ever work with Haworthia, and yeah, I love it. It's just not that available here, really. I got this one at Oasis Water Efficient Plants. So this guy, see, roots, soil, no problemo. Because I know that this is a low grower and it's not going to gain any height, I'm going to put it toward the front of my arrangement. I hope you all were taking notes. Okay, there's all there is to that. And this little Myrtilla cactus crest has a few thorns on it, but that's okay. I'm being careful. Shake off a little of that dirt and tuck it right behind the Haworthia, because it's kind of a thriller in there, isn't it? Oh, isn't that cute? Love, love. All right, now it gets really, really easy. I can just take my cuttings, and it's like I always say, candles on a birthday cake. I'm going to take my bigger things that I know are going to give me some height first, and I'm going to stick them in the back like so. That's a little variegated Crassula. I've got a little Aeonium. I've got an Aloe nobilis cutting, and I've got some cotyledon here. Oh, that's cute, right? Love it.
But it's looking a little monochromatic, isn't it? So I'm going to stick in some of this Crassula argentea Sunset to bring in a pop of color. And now this is Crassula Shrek ears. I'm putting it behind the argentea to kind of prop the argentea up. There we go. Okay. Oh, and I like the way the little tips show up over there, over the top of those leaves. Oh, have you ever had more fun? I don't think so. Okay, then my cute little things for the front are my Rubra-tinctum, Sedum Rubra-tinctum Aurora. Right there, right here. Those will eventually spill. And this is just a little random, I don't even know, that I pulled out of the garden. But I wanted to jazz this up with a rosette. And then I have another little aloe and a couple of little soft aeonium that I can tuck over here on the side. And if you wanted to, you know, get really creative and get your glue, like your hot glue, and glue things on the front of this, you could do that. If you wanted to stick things through the holes, you could do that. But I'm happy with that. I think that that looks amazing. This area is now finished. I am feeling really, really good about it. So now when I come out to take out the trash, I'm going to be super happy with this whole thing. Some of you have been writing in also asking about hail damage. If you live in Southern California, you know, we got some hail the other day, and I noticed I have a little hail damage on some of my stuff, and little pill marks. Those are just going to have to situate. I mean, you're just going to have to wait for new growth. It sucks, but those are scarred forever. So sorry about that bad news, but now you know. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for your super supportive comments and for loving the videos. Thank you also for sending me photos of your amazing work to Laura Loves Succulents at Instagram. I have been thoroughly enjoying, and I'm super impressed with the talent that you guys possess. So keep those photos of your stuff coming. Remember to also submit yourself out in your finery in the garden for the Fancy Gardening Challenge. I'll be announcing the winners of that Zoom virtual brunch next week. And you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see ya tomorrow. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day.